It isn't heavy to feel. It's only heavy to think. And when you want to stay light, don't force it with your mind. Flow, flow, however it goes. Flow, flow, however it goes. There you stood and watched me do what you couldn't do, what you thought you couldn't do. What you thought you couldn't do was just your mind getting in the way of you getting through. Help yourself by helping me get free, and then you'll see, then you will see that the only thing between you and me is your mind tricking you, thinking you are bad, thinking you are bad. We sat in the card game of our hearts, holding back. We sit in the lives of our minds, holding tight to our lines. Slack the lines, look below, see the water, see it glow, see the light, how it flows from the center to the rose, to the folds, how they unfold. Dear, 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 to bloom, bloom, bloom.
I feel like having artistic community has been the reason I've made stuff at all. Like having people who have been from the beginning of me writing songs, like there to listen and follow the evolution, and also hearing other people's music in my community and giving me like a sense of permission about what's like possible is really important. Yeah, I feel like music truly just grows out of a lot of people being together, at least for me. Even if I come up with an idea by myself, it's not like knowing I'm going to be sharing it with people who I already have in mind, and then bringing it to them is like has been a huge part of how I've made anything.
Why did I have to grow up so late? Too late. You're already gone. Can't even talk to me now that I could be the one that I should have been. Back when you were ready for me, I didn't know what I know now. One coin, just two sides. Isn't that just the way it goes? I'll be writing songs to you until I die. And isn't that just what they say? That you are the only one who doesn't see your own two sides. One coin, just two sides. One coin, just two sides.
Well, so I'm originally a theater artist, like theater maker, and I'm also a painter. And I feel like even though there's a lot of music I like, I think that when I'm writing songs, I often am thinking about what people that aren't musicians do. Well, life experiences compel me to write songs, so that's already inspiring, just being alive and going through things. And then the kind of liberties that, like, I don't know, somebody like David Lynch took in the way that he didn't need to make sense helps me like allow myself to get kind of random or do things that I think are random and not judge that, and then later listen back and understand it.
Well, I guess I'm a dope, full of hope for the wrong things, exhibiting strange behavior. I wanna mean what I say, but I don't right now. Go away until I can figure out how. Exhibiting strange behavior. I'm trying to remember, I'm trying to remember, I'm trying. But the lessons that rain down when he's cold evaporate when things get hard. Mind rot, cycle of mind rot. Once in a while I give it up and live front-footed like a circus clown, but then I get too proud and I trip. Secretly, I'm not this kind of loud. I vow to keep what feeds me in my own mouth, but I never learned how much I really need. Before I could find out, they'd already told me I was greedy. So I didn't dare sprout, I didn't even plant a seed. I just focused instead on letting them think that what they get is what they see. And better yet, it comes for free. The hidden fees would be too hard to sell. What the hell? Exhibiting strange behavior. I wonder why exhibiting strange behavior. I wonder why exhibiting strange behavior. I wonder why exhibiting strange behavior. Can you guess?
Okay. Positive memories of the radio. Well, I grew up listening to Smooth Jazz CD 101.9, which was like my mom's station, but I thought was really cool. But like none of the other kids at my like day camp bus like thought it was cool. But I remember, like, for me, it's like the voices, like Smooth Jazz CD 101.9. Like I just like liked being, I was like I'm comforted by radio voice. And there was a feeling, talk about community, like it was, I think that my earliest memories of radio with that station, and also with like, I would listen to like Z100 going to school every morning, and Elvis Duran and I forget, but like basically community existing in the airwaves, like really feeling like you're part of like a daily conversation, and that you know these people. I just like would go to school, like I felt really like I knew these people. And also I thought it was really fun to not actually know what their faces looked like, but I had all these like images of what they looked like. And like that then I remembered I did later see a photo of these DJs who were having these morning talk shows, and it didn't look, I think I just blocked it out because it didn't look how I wanted it to look. Not like they were like less or good, better or worse looking or something, but just I had like a very specific image in my head of these people and these like characters. I don't know. Now I feel like we're in podcast land, which is very cool a lot of the time, that we have this other form that's like radio but different. But there's something about the way that radio was like punctuated, and the familiarity of like it kind of accompanying me during my day. And now I have radio again because I have like a cassette player again, and it has the antenna. And I love that I'm not choosing what I'm gonna hear. I love that someone is like with care, like picking it for me and curating. So I think that there's something very home feeling about radio that comes from when I was young, and that is like returning to me now.
I thought I was made to be what you thought that I was made for, but I'm not made for what you thought. I want to be like what you thought I was like, but I'm afraid that I am not, and I have only got what I've got. It's funny how I've been sitting here, pushing a square, pushing a square into a circle. Where do you think that it's real and right and ugly swan dives and in flight? I've lost my language for something there. It's something more. It's just a cross, and I can feel just stay. Just stay.